my dinner, I knew that. Well, anyway, I knew I wasn't going to be able to like talk and eat at the same time, especially if I wanted to make my good friend Jamar. So this is take two because of it. I'm still going to wait for him, but I'll wait until the 15-minute mark or 20-minute mark, whatever happens to be greater. But ultimately, I have to make that choice. But anyway, so this is take two. And again, the only reason I had to stop uh, was because, well, like I said, my food had just gotten there, and I couldn't just like again eat and play at the same time. I could, but it would have just been anyway. Doctor turned off my pain inhibitors. Oh, okay. That's someone I hadn't seen in a billion years. But it's good to see you. Yeah, because I haven't seen you in like a billion years. It's like not even funny, but it's great to see you. But I'm sorry that you had to go through a lot of pain. I really am. In fact, I wouldn't want to wish that upon anybody. Well, most anybody. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, let me get my pop out chat. But yeah, it's been a long time, Ryu Sakai. I think this is the first time I've seen you in a long time. Like I said. Excuse me. I had to uh, get the stuffiness out of my nose. I'm not sure why, but there we go. Okay. Wait, Liv Morgan beat Ronda Rousey? No, I never would have gotten the reference. If that was a reference, then I certainly didn't get it. And and of course, there's the former Sunlight Boy, the man who happens to ask a billion questions. That he asks so many questions I can't even keep up with it. That's why I kind of give him short answers because like if I try to answer every single question, I'd be there all day. And I'm not trying to roast you or anything like that, but I'm just saying. But other than that, though, it's good to see you tenure loaded, if that's what your new name is. But wait, so you're saying that Liv Morgan beat Ronda Rousey for the championship? You mean to tell me Liv Morgan's now the new champion? Joker. No, I don't watch Death Battle. Like, I don't watch that. So I never would have gotten the reference. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what she would have done. But nonetheless, though, that's great that we have a new champion and a new star has been born. Well, all right, but no promises though. But if I see it, I'll look at it. But anyway, we were just waiting for our good friend Jamar. I did let him know that we were gonna have this one. Well, like you may not like her, but hey, I respect her as a wrestler, really. Because when it comes to wrestling, it definitely takes its toll on you, and and it's not just the toll that it takes physically; it also takes a lot in terms of, you know, how, and it takes a mental toll on you. Much better. You still do creations? Yes. And in fact, the reason I named this for Jamar was for the fact that he had not that long ago he had his birthday, and this is a late birthday gift. Now, obviously, the birthday boy himself has to cash in, and if he doesn't, well, then I'll have to give it to somebody else. But also in part because, well, I don't want to say too much, but one person who was on the roster did leave as far as UFC 4 is concerned, so that's another reason why I'm doing this creation suite. So that's how this whole thing came to be. Oh yeah, I would like for Mob Men to come back, but I can't make him do it. It's like the old saying goes: you could lead somebody to water, but you can't make them drink. But I'm not saying that because I think that Mopman is a horse. I'm just saying that because I can't force anybody to do it. It's like something that you do because you love it. You know? You just have to you do it because you love it, really. But like I said, I'm just waiting for Jamar, or if somebody who already has a character on this roster wants to have a fight, I can do that. I know the answer, but I think Joker just already spoiled it in the chat there. Unless you're talking about the men's version. Death Squad? Yeah. Sorry about that. I had something in my mouth. The male version, I actually don't know that. But again, I'm not watching the show, so it's like. But no, I'm not watching the show. So if anyone wants to spoil it, be my guest. But I'm not watching it. And it's nothing against WWE personally, but it's like when you've been the only game in town and you drop the ball so many times that when a new person comes in, like AEW, and they've been hitting it out of the park so much, you can't help but love it. You can't help but, you know, move over to the competition is what I was going to say. Oh, it hasn't even happened yet. So, yeah, sorry, Ryu. So if it hasn't happened yet, it hadn't happened yet. So, there you go. But, I mean, that being said, All Elite Wrestling isn't perfect. I mean, because they do make mistakes. And it's not much, but when they have made a mistake, you have to think, why would you do that? So it is what it is. But another reason, as far as WWE is concerned, is because they do rematches over and over. It's not even funny. Is Insane One returning? If he wants to come back, hey, if you want to send him, I can't even talk. If you want to send him a message and let him know, then he could take, Jamar's spot. But that's only if Jamar doesn't show up, though. But as far as, AEW, I think really the only glaring mistake that they made as far as, booking decisions, he said yes. Well, then he has to just come on, have him come onto the chat. Or if you want me to get him, I'll get him. I can have him. So here's, like I said, if it reaches the 15-minute mark on the elapsed time on the top left corner, then I will make Insane One. Since, again, Insane One was at the top of that list for the most part. For the women's division, well, of course, because, I mean, the women's division isn't perfect either, but it's definitely a step up. I can get him. All right. Let me let him know. But I have to remember he has a different name now. Okay. Oh, you mean the former Cesaro? Now back to his original. Oh yeah, that's right. The original. Well, he was Cesaro in WWE, but now, of course, he is back to his original ring name of Claudio Castagnoli. Yeah, I thought Claudio. You know, it took a while for me to get used to the fact that he is in AEW, but it was also nice that they acknowledged. Him and the former Jack Swagger, Jake Hager, and in the history that they had. I don't watch too many anime, but my favorite all time was Peach Girl. Peach Girl is my absolute favorite. I like it because you had it was par for the course. It was just one of those ones that had lots of twists and turns, and yet the ending. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but the ending was so satisfying. It was not even funny, or in some cases it might have been. But yeah, Peach Girl is one of my favorites. I also do like the original Naruto. I also do like Inuyasha and Hamtaro. Those are just some of the other ones. But those are just to answer some of the more basic questions, though. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is awesome. Although I'm not too like I know it's based loosely on the card game, and of course I know that Pokemon had its own card game too. But oh hey, what's up? Hey, Zach Walker. It's been a long time since I've seen Zach Walker. But anyway, how's everything going, Zach? And of course, Zach himself already has a character. So yeah, Zach, if you wish to have a bonus fight, I'm more than happy to give you one. I was just waiting for Jamar to come on in, but if not, by the end of the 15-minute mark, I'll start looking for some new people. All right, so he says, "Good. How about you?" I'm doing pretty well. Again, I just finished dinner just a few moments ago, so okay. So you would love to have one. All right. Of course, like I said, the first business at hand is to try to, get somebody new. I had somebody. I'm not going to say, any reasons or anything like that or who. But I will say that someone uh, did what is it? What's the word? They did hand in their resignation as far as UFC is concerned. So that's why we have a spot open, and that's why we're trying to fill that in. I do requests mainly for the characters that I already have, such as Zach Walker, which is this guy right here. Zach Jordan Walker, the man with red hair and a red beard, and it just so happens that that Zach Walker, is the featherweight champion in the UFC. And in fact, he also has the distinction of knocking out a heavyweight as a featherweight. Does does Jordan Zach Walker? But yeah, the request would be something along the lines of the fighters that I created, and whether they wish to face off against each other or against the more established fighters, like the ones that come with the game. So We do requests like that. I said doo-doo. Anyway, now we've reached the 15-minute mark, so... Okay. Oh, let me see if... hold on, let me see. Okay. Alright, so I was just looking at my my list there. Oh, you mean Wild Thing? Yeah, Wild Thing, I liked it. Of course, it's the 80s version. I definitely enjoyed the 60s version, the OG version, more, but I can see why people do love the 80s version. It was awesome. It definitely invokes memories of Major League with the Wild Thing. Excuse me. Okay. Anyway, if your name would be Star Platinum. Wait, let me see if your name is on the list here, Mr. Ryu Sakai. It's been like a long time, but I hadn't seen you in like a billion years. So, and if I did have your name, it was so long ago that it's not even funny. No, I don't have your name. Star Platinum. And then 10-year loaded says that he likes my icon picture. Okay. All right. I'm just going to go through the list of people that I have. So I'm going to start at the very top. I did get a hold of Insane One. It's just he is not here yet. Like, I sent him the link and everything, the notification, but nothing. But he still has a chance. He just has to come in and take advantage of it. Okay. So I will give... starting with at the 19-minute mark, I'll give people a chance at a minute each, and we'll keep going until until somebody comes in. So whether it's Jamar or any of the people that I've named, and we'll go from there. And this way, it'll give a chance for someone who I have on the list to get a chance, but we'll go from there. All right. So the first name I will rattle off. I'll rattle off at the 19-minute mark. I do have a few videos that in which I had already done that. Who else is on my list? Oh, you're gonna find out pretty soon, Joker. If you wish to want to reach to each of them, by all means, go for it, Joker. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm definitely not gonna stop you. In fact, I encourage you. All right. So the first name on that list, besides Jamar, is JT Price, who was on the roster not that long ago. But, of course, we had a glitch towards the end of 2021, and I had to make the roster again. So, right now, JT Price is the first name I'm rattling off. In fact, I might just let them know. But the next person is, well, doesn't even have a way for me to contact them, so I'll just go with it. I have to think that whoever, like, because I did send them a notification link for those who are on Discord, so they should know. All right, next person on the list is Justin Cruz, and that's somebody who I don't have access to in terms of reaching out to them. All right, so far Jamar, JT Price, and Justin Cruz are on that list. I have since added Ryu Sakai to that list. To that list, so he's in it. So for Ryu Sakai to get in, he has to hope that everybody that is on the list before him does not answer the call. So that's how he's going to get in. All right, in 5 seconds, we'll find out the next person. All right, next person is Shauna Gears. Shauna Gears. Some dogs are so fat. Well, I mean, of course, that's a good thing if it's a hot dog, but not if it's an actual dog. Gonna have to cut back on the calories, though. Sonic Forces, I was never really a fan of that game. I have to get her on Skype. Oh, okay. You can still contact her, though. All right. All right, 5 seconds away from adding another name to that list. JWE Josh Brooks. Well, no, it's not that I don't like Sonic. I just wasn't a fan of Sonic Forces, the game. Because, if anything, I'm a fan of Sonic Mania. Like, that's a great game. Like, Sonic Mania, like, it's everything that a Sonic fan would ever want in the game. It's fast, but not so fast that it, comes off as dizzying. But that you could also play as Knuckles, or my favorite personally, Tails. But they also eventually they added 2 new characters. And just the fact that you can play as Sonic and one of 2 other characters, and that's just scratching the surface. I mean, of course, the stages themselves are fun, the bosses are fun, and trying to get 100% is also fun too. All right, next on the list is indeed the Insane One. So yes, Insane One is next. But of course, again, Joker can contact him. I already contacted him. And, oh, hey, what's up, Darius Helms? In fact, Darius Helms is actually on the list, though. I was looking for somebody to, I was just hoping for someone to come on in. All right. So now that I have at least one person from the list here, I still have to go through all the other ones, so... Anyway, how's everything going, Darius? Helms. Alright. Next person is Logan Hinton. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once we get to the... Well, anyway... Things are going good. All right. I'm happy, man. So anyway, Darius, I'm rattling off the list, the wait list, that is, from the top to the bottom, and I'm going through all the names, and your name is in it. So basically what you're hoping for, Darius, is that I get to your name before any of the names that were ahead of you on that list that they what's the word, that they swoop in and take the spot. So that's what so you're hoping that no one else shows up and that you take it. So that's what you're trying to hope for. All right, so next person on the list that is eligible is Tan Man C. And of course, we'll go a little bit quickly once we get to our first 10. That is number 7 on the list is Tan Man C. But but I did see you compete in a match against Danny Wells, and I thought Danny Wells was awesome though. Like Danny Wells, or actually no, not Danny Wells. What am I saying? JW Caliber. I'm sorry. JW Caliber. You actually had a match on Gregory Blakely's show in which you faced off against JW Caliber. Hey, there's Insane One. Hey, what's up though? Sorry, I was just editing. Well, there you have it. Insane One is in. But you know what, Darius? I have another idea for you. Darius, I have yes, in NWA. And also, Insane One, before I get to you, I just want to address something to Darius, and that is, Darius, I was wondering if you or your lady, Nero Helms, wants to join. I'm willing to offer a spot as, well, let's just say I had 2 people resign from the WWE series, and I was thinking, well, wait a minute, maybe I could ask Darius or his lady friend or his woman if they are interested. Absolutely, awesome. If I had to choose, I would probably pick Nero, but if you want to include yourself, I'm more than happy to have you on the show. You know, just again because, like I said, I had 2 people just resign all of a sudden, so uh, it is what it is. Um, well, I don't know how it. Oh, your call sister. See, I wasn't sure like what the relationship was, but okay, so it's your call sister. See, I would not have known that. I definitely would not have known. Okay, and while we talk about that, I could have. Okay, cool, cool. You can tell me what your hashtags are, but while you do that, let's get to Insane One. So, Insane One, are you ready to be made or to come back to UFC 4? Uh, Insane One. All right. But yeah, that's wonderful though. I figured it's the least I can do since since of course Insane One just took the spot, but but then again he was on the list before you. You will send a Discord message. All right, all right. Oh yeah, that's right. I did add you recently, Darius. But yeah, Insane One. Are you ready? Oh, today. Oh yeah, that's right. Today actually. Yeah, I realized that. Oh yeah, let me wave you. Actually, let me do this really quickly. But yeah, Insane One. Are you ready? You're at your dad's working place. And to relax. Yeah, I can see it. All right. Um, Insane One, are you there? Insane One. Yeah, I was about to say, like, Insane One, are you there? You know, yeah. But yeah, thank you very much, though. And then 10-year Loda says, Insane One, TJ is calling you. Unless maybe his family called him in or something. I mean, I could totally see that because like it always is typical that that you that you're ready to do something and then your parents call for you and it's like it just comes at a bad time, but yet you have to answer it, otherwise they'll never let you off the hook. So I could totally see if that's the problem. But I think as far as Darius Helms is concerned, it's going to be unique because I haven't had a brother sister team, or at least a brother sister pairing in like a while. Because I've had two sisters, I've had two brothers, and that the last brother sister duo was actually more of a trio because they had two brothers and one sister, and of course that hadn't happened since the early days of WWE 2K19. Just wanted to throw that little bit of knowledge there. But yeah, where is? Yeah, he could be talking to his parents. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I had you and Tiffany, but the thing was, like, there was a stretch where Tiffany was inactive. There was a stretch where you were inactive. In fact, there was a stretch where both of you were inactive, and I wasn't sure if you were ever going to come back. But I'm happy that you're back. But yeah, there was a long length of inactivity for that time. But yeah, it is true that it was you and Sister Tiffany during that time. I remember, but definitely I remember that. Well, of course, Tiffany does have. I'm not sure where if Tiffany's like in high school or if she's in college or something. Um, but yeah, Tiffany. Tiffany, you could best describe as an angel, like the real girl. Most definitely. All right, so where is Insane One though? She still works at a hospital, or she works at a hospital. Oh, okay. Still, that's pretty good. Yeah, but like you said, it was a long time ago. Yeah. Ooh. Thank you, Darius. You work as an EMT. See, that's very. I kind of find it ironic because you're in real life helping people, but in wrestling and most other games, you're trying to hurt people. Well, I suppose it kind of works both ways. If you know how to dismantle somebody, you would know how to reassemble them, and vice versa. I would think, but hey, of course that is just kayfabe talk for me. Anyway, I'm just saying, Mr. Insane One. I mean, I could try again next time, as, for another time. But last thing I want to do is bore some people to death, but I don't want to do that. It's just that. And apparently Kyle Young is very upset about something. Yeah, good question. Well, I'm not sure if Darius Helms is still in the chat, but if he is, and Insane One hasn't come back, then I'm gonna have to resume the list or resume reading off the list until someone can take it. So, okay, so let me exit out here for a moment. Okay. All right. So last time I left off, it was on Tan Man C. So yeah, all Insane One has to do is come back and stay active this time. Otherwise, like I said, I'll rattle down the list and go from there. Austin Theory just lost the U.S. Championship. Oh, really? Because, I mean, it was only a matter of time before he would lose it, but still, he was awesome, though. Okay, cool. All right, so Darius, if Tan Man doesn't come back by the time I get to your name, or unless Jamar, the guy who I intended to do this for, all of a sudden shows up. If no one else shows up and you're still here, I'll still be able to make you anyway. So we'll get to it. Anyway, next person on the list that I haven't named off is Rockhawk64, and we'll go through these a lot more quickly once we get to our 10th person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I still got 3 more names to go, and then we'll go through these more quickly. Okay, so is Drum Monkey on my roster? Bobby's the main man. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Is Drum Monkey is on. He's on the wait list, if that's what you're wondering, Joker. In that case, if he comes in, great. Oh, there's also Jose Blanco, also on that list. But yeah, Joker, he's there's Insane One. Okay, never mind, Insane One, you're back. Okay. I have to, let me guess. Did you get sucked in by your parents, and then, like you had to answer you had to answer their call, otherwise they would just never leave? Anyway, I mean, not that I have anything against that. It's just that's how parents work. But it is. Oh, you were watching Money in the Bank. Oh, okay, that worked. That's understandable too. All right, so let's start with. Oh, wait, I forgot. Let me get to the general info. Who won the men's Money in the Bank? That's a good question. Okay. All right, so we all know that Insane One is a dude, and question is, how much do you want to weigh? You can weigh anywhere between. Oh, Austin Theory's the Money in the Bank winner. Okay, I can see why he lost the championship. Anyway, The Rock is fighting Roman next year. Tell me something I don't know. No. It's okay, tenure. But yeah, I just wish that Roman would, I just wish that they built up the existing roster, or the roster that they have had, that they once had, as far as, going back to 2020, or even in the years preceding that. Even in the years preceding AEW, I just wish that they had built up more new stars, if not made use of the ones that they had. Instead of just using the same guys over and over again, just to the point of making you a light heavyweight. Okay. All right, so you can be as little as 186 pounds to as much as 205 pounds. So you can go anywhere between those two things, or oh, let me do this instead. Insane one. There we go. 205. All right. Light heavyweight, 205. And of course, your weight also affects your height. So you could be as small as 5'8" to as tall as 6'4". 205, 205 no live. Yeah, I no, I get the joke there, man. It's cool. 6 feet. Okay, 6 feet even. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so of course I'm gonna name you Insane One, unless you want a different name, but Insane One it will be. But yeah, I have to think that Jamar. I'll do something different for Jamar. It's not a problem. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, well, there's Jamar. Jamar, I was waiting for you, and then I just had to. Oh well, I'll have to find somebody else to have you replace. But in the meantime, I already made that promise to Insane One, so I got to keep it. But yeah, I was just waiting for you, man. Well, no worries, Insane One. But yeah, great to see you, Jamar, and also a happy late birthday as well. Boy. Although it would be huge to make Austin Theory the man to be the man, you got to beat the man. That would be something if Austin Theory actually does it. But anyway, as far as but otherwise, Jamar, I'll think of someone uh, to replace. And in fact, I actually have somebody to quote take the fall, if you will. But yeah, but no worries, Jamar. I can still make you. I can still make you. I just have to do Insane One first, since again I committed. So there you go. But no worries, Jamar. I'll still make you. Let's see. Not a problem, Darius. Thank you so much for your hashtags, and I'll see you tomorrow or whenever else I see you again. But it's great to see you, though. Let's see. What's a good one? I wonder if Insane is in this. Like the... Let's see. Insane? No. Mr. Tenacious. Chosen One. I'm just looking through all the names. So yeah, if you see something, I'll pick that one out for you. But like I said, I'll still do. I'll still make you your character, Jamar. Ooh, Prince sounds good, but I mean, if you want me to pick it for you, Insane One, that's fine. But yeah, oh, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Shoot. Yeah, blood's there, but of course this is for Insane One. Oh, Kid Dynamite. I mean, of course, that was the same nickname that Mike Tyson had when he was a young fighter. All right, so I will name him, or name the social media handle Insane One. But as for Jamar, how's everything going in Jamar land? I may as well ask while I'm here, or while you're there. And then, what is your hometown, or what hometown would you like to reside in, Mr. Insane One? Oh, there we go. Oh, Miami, Florida. All right. Okay. And then, how old is your character gonna be? Like, oh yeah, I may as well mention you can be as young as 18 to as old as, let's see, oh, 19. Okay, 19's fine. That's not a bad age though. And then stance. And actually, Jamar, if you're still watching this, I don't know if you are, but if you are, if anything, this would actually be a good reference, so that when I get to you after I finish making Insane One, that you would have some sort of idea of how this works. Now, of course, Insane One has seen it before. So we have a stance. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Left-handed is your southpaw, and orthodox is, of course, right-handed. Southpaw. All right, it's not a problem. Not sure who your favorite fighter is, but have a you can have a stance based on who your favorite is, or at least one that is in the game, or was in the game, or is in the game, I should say, at least at the time that the game was being made. Or yeah, there we go. Just going back and forth. I did, but then, well, I don't play it like as in like I actually don't. I do have a game. It's just I don't play it anymore. Um, I started playing other games, but I did play it for a time. Of course, you have Nate Diaz, who's one of my favorites. Let's see. Oh no, no worries. Who is your favorite fighter, or at least one that you know of? Okay. I mean, if you want me to pick one for you, I can do that too. It's not a problem. It's no worries. Okay. All right. Let's see. Who's a good one? Oh yeah, that one looks good. I'll take that one. And then walkout music, I'll skip because we don't use walkout music, so go from there. Okay. So next up is a fighting type. So you can have anywhere from a kickboxer to a boxer to a balanced fighter, a wrestler, or a jiu-jitsu practitioner. So you can pick one of those fighting styles, and then each style has a subtype, and we'll pick those once we picked a style, is what I was trying to say. I can't talk. Wrestling. Okay. So there's two subtypes. There's Dominator and Smasher. I'll let you look at these a little bit and go back and forth until you pick one. But yeah, Dominator and Smasher. So which one would you like? Dominator. Alright. So one thing I do like about this game is that once you pick a fighting type, you get your moves. So I don't have to put in moves or anything like that. I know the old games did that, but not this one. Alright, so I'm going to pick a preset, and we'll just go from off of that. And I'll start with this guy right here. And then we'll build off of him for the moment. Now, of course, I do know that Insane One has, changed his hairstyle since the last time that we saw him in the UFC. So, what kind of hairstyle would you want? One that is based off of the one that you have in WWE 2K22. Because I do remember that you have dreads. In fact, here's the first one. Like, short in the back, but it looks more like a dreadhawk. Then you have dreads all around. 56. Of course, Of course, it doesn't have to be dreads. You can also pick anything else that you want. Then there's also the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air look. Or the Guile look. Not a problem, tenure loaded. Thank you for coming. Then you have the Pompadour. Then you have the shaved head. Then you have another one. And then you have the Goku look. Interesting. And then I think this one looks like the Don King look. And then you have shaved on the side, but very long on the other side, and part of it covers your eye. And then of course you have I think it's the Alexa Bliss look with those pigtails, or those well, I would say something, but it would just sound bad. Here's another one where it's short on one side but very long on the other. Wait. Oh, okay. Then you have shaved on the sides, but you have a very long ponytail. Or you could have the 80s hairstyle with the mullet. And no worries, I can change the color. Okay, something like an afro. Okay, let's see, afro. Or curly. Let's see. So we have here's a slight afro here. And then when it comes to curly hair, this is kind of like curly hair but in a bun. So there you go. Let's see. Oh, here's some more afros. And it starts with 37. And we'll change the color of the hair to something else, but right now we're just looking for the hairstyle. So there is the afro. Here's a slightly larger one. And then here's another one. And then here's one that has curly hair. This is less of an afro and more like curly hair. But that's pretty much like all the... So yeah, I was just going... Oh, okay, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that one. Now, for the hair color... of course, you have your standard colors like black, dark brown, light brown, an auburn, which is kind of like a reddish hair. Then there's something that's closer to blonde, which is a ginger. Then you have a dark blonde, a light blonde, silver, black hair. Okay. Okay. So now we'll do the face, so as well as the rest of the head. So the current one that you have is 15. So you have 15. So I will, right now you have 15. So if you like what you have, we'll keep it. If not, we'll experiment with other faces that kind of look like the ones from WWE if we could find it. There's 14. Not sure about that one. 13. That's one that just doesn't look like an insane one. 16? 16's a little bit better, if I'm being honest. 17, maybe not. 18? Okay. 19? Oh, wow, he got big. 20? No. 21? Let's see, 22? 22's not that bad, though. Like in the WWE series? Alright, let's see. No, not that one. Worst case scenario, I'll have to go back to 15. No. 28. 28's okay. No. 31's not bad. I mean, I'm basically trying everything. Yeah, 15 was probably the best one, given the faces that we had. Oh, I almost forgot one other thing. I forgot to ask if you wanted facial hair, as well as body hair if you wanted. But I forgot to ask about facial hair. Do you want some facial hair? It can be something like a mustache to a beard combination. Then you have the Harley Race look. Then you have the Tank Abbott look or the 5 o'clock shadow. A chin beard. A big beard. And then facial hair 26. That looks pretty sweet if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I don't think your character has facial hair. Oh, stubble. All right, let's get some stubble then. Oh, no, no, no. So we have some stubble. So you have some 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, no, no. I keep going too fast here. There we go. And we'll have some facial hair to match the top of your head. But yeah, you have some stubble here. It looks good. And then eye color. What would you like for your eye color? So you can have, like, let's see, browns, greens, a green blue, yellow, browns, brown. Okay, well, there's dark brown, brown, and light brown. So there's 3 shades of brown. So light brown, brown, and dark brown. Brown eyes. Okay. All right. And then next is body composition. It's just the way that your body is composed. So this is what your figure looks like. But if we scroll over it, then we have a different type. And I'll go through these slowly but surely and just show them off. 17 kind of looks a little bit thick, from side to side. Then a little less, but still thick. And then wide, I should say. Did I say thick? I meant to say wide. Then there's number 20, a bit stocky. Okay. 21, a lot less stocky, but there you go. Then there's type number 22. That one's not too bad. I like that one, but... And then there's 23. '24. Okay, now this one, you have a little mini gut. And then 25 is like you have a large gut. I don't know if that's what you want, but if you want that, you can. But now we go back to the other side of the spectrum. So here you're thin and tall. This one, you're also pretty lanky here. Number 3, number 3's not bad. I'll let you look at it. Make it buff or leaned. That one's not too bad. 3's a keeper. But then there's 4. 4 is a little bit more filled out, a little bit. Okay, so 4's not that bad. Actually, 4's actually a strong contender. 5. Now 5's not bad either. Okay, 4 and 5 are strong contenders. 6. 6 is not bad. And then 7, also not that bad either. And then, ooh, okay. Number 8 looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. Number 8 looks really good. But I mean, I did see a couple of strong contenders before that. But yeah, 8 looks really good. What do you think? What do you think, man? But I'll show off the others after that. 9's okay, but yeah, 9's number 8. All right. All right. Now next is skin tone. Currently, you have number 4. Now, obviously, the lower the tone, the lighter in complexion that you are. Conversely, the higher the tone, the darker the complexion. So right now you're at 4, but you can make yourself a little darker or a little lighter. See, a little lighter would be like this, a little darker would be like that. Okay. 6 is not bad. And then tone 1 is the lightest of them all. 5? Okay, 5. Okay. Now, this particular model already has a tattoo of an octopus, but the question is, do you want any tattoos? So yeah, your character or this model already has a tattoo, but you could choose to, have no tattoos, or keep it as it is, or we can add something else, or take something else. No tattoos. So when you say no, you mean like no tattoos at all, like just to get rid of the one that already has, that your model in this case already has. Correct? And you know what? One thing I could do for Jamar is just simply make him on my own time. I'll just have to base him off of no tattoos. Okay, cool. So what I might have to do if Jamar's listening, I will just have to make his character off camera and just make it based off of his WWE character. Right now I'm just messaging Jamar for the moment. Let me do this really quick. And then for clothes, let me get back to Insane One on that one. Okay. So I just asked Jamar about something. No accessories. Okay. Well, just so you can see, let's see. Accessories would be something like hats, masks, if you wanted any masks, or stuff that you can wear around your neck. But if you didn't want any, that's fine. Let's get a top. Let's get a top. That is unless, of course, Jamar is still in the chat. So with tops, you have short sleeve, long sleeve, miscellaneous, and the UFC stuff. So let's pick a top, or if let's say if there's a certain color you want or a certain set of colors that you want, then I'll try to find it of the ones I have already unlocked. If it's more like that, so. But yeah, we have short sleeve, long sleeve, miscellaneous, which again it just is its own thing, and the UFC stuff, which is. So yeah, if you have a certain color or colors that you would want, or maybe a certain design, who knows? I could have it. You never know. Or would you rather I choose it for you? A white shirt. Okay. All right. So, of course, you have your basic white. Nothing special. Then you have a retro white. A retro white. Can't talk. It's a simple white shirt, but it has blue triangles. So I'm just going to go through each of the white colored shirts. You go from there. So you have a white with some subtle design. Then you have a white shirt with blue colored stripes, or designs rather. And then of course you have a basic white, but for long sleeve. Same thing, it's just long sleeved. Oh, and I have a couple of white shirts here. One is Roadblock Green. It's a white shirt that has green accents. This one is the same, except it's purple. And then you have Speed Brown, which is a white shirt with brown accents. Speed White is the same thing, but in darker colored accents. Then you have Splatter White, where it's a white shirt, but it has some splattering of gold. Speed Red. Oh, you mean this one right here, Speed Red, which is this. And I take it it's the long sleeved or the short sleeve version. Because either way, it looks awesome. It looks pretty cool. I want to test the new stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, I will pick that then. Yes, of course, Mr. Atticus-san. I have no issue with that. Okay. There we go. Okay, so for bottoms, let me see. I wonder if there's bottoms that match your top, if that's what you would want. And as a matter of fact, I do. I have Speed Red for compression, which is like tights. And then and let me see if I have the same thing, but for board shorts. No. Not to say I couldn't unlock it. But at the least I have the compression version of it. Valetudo. As a matter of fact, I do have the Valetudo version of it, which is shorts that hug your legs. And then there's let me see. Do I have a Muay Thai? No, I do not. Although I do have this sweet leopard red version, but that's a completely different design there. But yes, you may have another fight. But who would you want to fight, Atticus-san? Oh, you want to fight Ninja? Oh boy. So at the very least, I have for compression, speed red, as well as valetudo. Or you can pick something completely different. It doesn't have to be the same thing. Oh, the red shorts? You mean the valetudo version, the one that hugs your legs. When I say it hugs your legs, I'm talking about the shorts. It's still comfortable nonetheless, though. These ones. Yeah, alright, I will give you that. And I'm going to guess, you want gloves that match that. Let's see. Gloves. Let me see. Because, of course, not all gloves will match the tops or the bottoms. In this case, I do not have that. So you can have black gloves, you can have the UFC gloves, or a basic red gloves or something else. But those are just the choices that go with the outfit. It just goes. Alright, so it's going to be Atticus and Ninja upon the conclusion of Insane One. It gets an A? Wow, that's very high praise given that, WWE has definitely dropped the ball in recent Money in the Bank, such as having Lesnar win the Money in the Bank when he wasn't originally scheduled to do it. But that's high praise, man. Well, I'm happy that it turned out to be a good show for you, my friend. But yeah, I'll just go through some of the other gloves I might have. So you have mostly simple colored. Yeah, I heard that Liv became the champ. Basic yellow. Oh, I get it. Orange is up there. Alright. I also have Splatter Red. Let me see. And Crushing Kelly. And then, of course, there are some that I have yet to unlock. But I do have the UFC points to unlock. But yeah, do you see something you like, my friend? For the gloves, you match. Okay, I'll match it then. Okay, I will go with red. It just goes. And I'm gonna guess you want me to do the same thing with the mouth guards, but I'll show you the mouth guards. And the mouth guards are, again, the same as they ever were. You have ones based in Canada, you have the United Kingdom, United States, Brazil, Australia, Mexico, the UFC, the one with the grill. But yeah, great to see you, Crushing Kelly. Then you also have Fang. Oh, the US one. Alright, cool. US one's awesome. I like that. And then emotes. I won't spend too much time on the emotes. Let's see. I remember the last time you had you had a New Day gimmick. If Insane One needs a fight, I'll fight him. Ninja can wait. Oh. Well, looks like Insane One already has a challenge. I don't know. Again, Jamar, if you're still in the chat, I can still make you, dude. And then I could just book the Insane One Chaos Reaper match on the next official show. It's not a problem. Oh yeah, this was your pre-fight emote, or your default version, back when you had that New Day gimmick. So yeah, this was the one that you used. And then this one's the Batista version, where you thumbs up, thumbs down. And then Audition, this was another one that you did back when you were under your New Day gimmick. Well, who knows? He could be here, but if not, like I said, I did say that I was going to do this for him, but it's just that Jamar wasn't here when I was waiting for him, and he took too long, and then by the time he did get here, I was making Insane One, so that's what happened, though. Let's see. Boo? What's this? Oh, that. Okay. Well, in this case, I'll pick you. I'll give you one just for. Let me see. What's a good one? Oh yeah, this one. The Shawn Michaels. I'll give you the Shawn Michaels one, and then everything else I'll just add for you, my friend. It's not a problem. In fact, I'll do the rest of this for you, so it's not a problem. Let me see. Oh yeah, this one. There we go. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm picking that one just because I could totally see Insane One doing that. I could see him pushing off the cage and then. Oh yeah, here's one. This is one of my favorites. Da 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 da. Or no, wait, that's a no, not that one, not that one. Because there is the Spinneroonie. This one right here, the Booker T. Look at this. Da 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 da. I'll put that in there. Oh man, that looks so funny. Not even. Oh yeah, one more. There's definitely one more I want to add. And this is where you get to flip off somebody. There you go. But other than that, we are done. Congratulations, Insane One, on your return. And what is this emote that you have? I'm looking at your channel icon. Oh, okay. See, it looks so, Oh, you have a couple of videos called the Burner Awards. That's interesting. And you have a short. Okay. So there you see Insane One as he has returned. Well, without any further ado, let's get that fight going. But if Jamar does come in, I'll make him after the fight. But all right, yes, your character is still on the roster, Crushing Kelly, definitely. Mm-hmm. So yeah, your character's still on the roster. I just had one person at the very least resign, and then like I said, I'm still gonna make Jamar. I'll just have to have somebody take the fall. But I know I will say it's not going to be you because you are active on the show, so you're cool. But now let's. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Put this there. Okay, cool. Let's go to the Toyota Center. All right, so Atticus, what kind of fight would you like? 3 rounds, 5 rounds? The Japanese MMA format, which is kind of like Pride Rules, which is 3 rounds, but the first one lasts 10 minutes. Then you have Vale Tudo, which is 1 round, but it's 30 minutes. Or okay, 5 rounds. All right, 5 rounds is fine. All right, let's pick it. All right, let's get into it. All right, so Insane One. Chaos Reaper Atticus Black is challenging you. Let's see. I understand that you're going to be... Alright, so you're both heavyweights, so let's get you guys in. Alright, so here's Atticus. This time under his snipership. And the returning Insane One. No, Kelly, TJ Really? TJ McMahon? Your future endeavor letters yet? Nah. Nah, man. That or the wolves stealing, or the wolves are stealing our mail again. I have a feeling I'm going to see that Panther again. But yeah, just the fact that the Panther thought that the robots that that Patty was testing out, the fact that that Panther thought that they were real, he got electrocuted, or he got electrified. Electrocuted would mean that he died from being electrified, or electrification, if you will. But no, that Panther, like, suffered, being electrified, and he just ran away like the little cat that he is. But yeah, he mistaked, those robots that look like wolves as the wolves that Kelly has. But I have a feeling I will see him again. But that's another story for another time. One of my wolves is Frenuir, the giant Norse wolf. The giant Norse wolf. Because one thing I do remember is that one of the wolves is a little one, like the little cub. I just forgot. I always forget the little one's name. I just know, like, the newest one is Luna, and then the OG two, and then the two OG wolves are Zeus and Cassie. Anyway, here are the tail of the tape. Here's the tail of the tape.